your boy Ricky here, showing off the marvelous monthly series for the video blog hop. I am going to be using the Bougainvillea Build a Garden set. This is beautiful, you guys. This is the stamp set along with the matching die. And then here is the stencil that comes along with it. And then we get a little blending brush that comes with it. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing we're going to do is stamp out this beautiful Bougainvillea. We're just going to take that down, put it in the stamp wheel, and we're going to stamp it with some really good ink here. We're just going to bam, bam, bam. But first, we're going to go ahead and get it onto the wheel, press it down, make sure you get a good press, and then we're just going to take some black ink and bam, 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 bam. So yeah, we're going to ink that up. We're going to make sure it's nice and crisp and bold and black. Make sure we got a good impression. And while we're doing that, I want to let you guys know there is a little giveaway. So make sure that you leave some comments down in the video description so that you can possibly win some prizes. We're going to do the first layer here. We're going to do some colors here of Altenew colors. This is the blue line. I will have the colors in the description because I can't see them right now because I am old. Y'all, I am old and I did not write it down. I know, I'm horrible. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and blend this in. I'm going to get it all blended out. And let's remove that and see how beautiful it is already before we even finish. Bam. Love it. Love the light and dark going there. We're going to take the stencil, the next stencil, and then we're just going to use the same blue pretty much and just do a light brushing of what's remaining. Nothing too heavy, nothing too dark. We're just using the ink that's already on the stencil because we just need a lighter color, and I just decided to go what was already on there. Now we are placing the next stencil on. We are going to be doing some leaves, I believe, next. We'll get that line down. We are not doing leaves. It looks like we are doing a different color for the flowers. So we are doing a lighter blue. Again, I will have the colors listed down in the description. They are all in one color family, so it should be pretty easy to find. We have all that stamped out. We're just blending, blending, blending. Let's pull this up, and as each time we pull this up, new layers are appearing. Oh, wow. I love that. It's so pretty. All right, next up, we are now going to be doing the leaves, and we're going to take a family of the greens here. I think this is either olive or moss that we're doing. So we're just going to go ahead and get this going. I don't know what color that is. I'm sorry, you guys. I can't. It's so small I can't see it on the screen here. Again, they'll be listed below. Anyway, this flower, as we build up, it gets even more beautiful every time I pick it up. I was amazed by this actual flower. I was like, wow, this is really pretty. And it reminds me of when I go to Mexico because they have so many bougainvilleas there. And I think I'm saying it right, bougainvilleas. And they're just beautiful. They come in pinks and whites and purples. I decided to do a blue. I don't think they come in blue, but I was like, this is my flower. I do what I want to do. We're just going to take another blue here and go to the next layer of the leaves. These stencils are built so that they have multiple levels on one stencil. And I like that because that's less plastic in the world. So you're able to use more of, the real estate on these stencils. Okay, now I'm trying to find exactly where this fits in so that we can go ahead and do the next color here. And I'm just dipping it in some more green. And then this is the stems that we're working on right now. And I went with a darker green, I believe, for this as well. There we go. And I do believe that this is done. Look how beautiful that is. I'm going to hold it up for you guys so you can see it. Wow, look at that. That's just beautiful, you guys. Wow. I love that. Now we're going to take the matching die. Yes, there is a matching die for this. And we're going to cut this out. I so enjoy that there's a matching die because I couldn't imagine fussy cutting that out because I probably wouldn't actually. We're going to run that through the die cutting machine, and once this comes out, it even pops even more. It's so beautiful. I almost didn't want to pop it on the card. I just kind of wanted to put it under the plexiglass on my desk and just look at it all the time. That's how pretty I thought it was. There we go. Check that out. So beautiful. Now I am going to take the die and cut it out 3 times because I'm going to be stacking this up on my card instead of using foam tape. I just thought I would use some scrap paper that I have going on and just cut that out. And then I'm just going to take each layer and I will be gluing them down as I cut them out. And I believe I cut this out 3 times, with the 4th layer being the actual flower. So there we go. Yeah, we have 3. Is that 3? Yeah, 3. We're just going to take some liquid glue, put the liquid glue all over this. Easiest part of this whole card. Actually, it's probably the second easiest. The easiest part is getting ready to come up. But yeah, we're just going to take some liquid glue and then we're going to put this layer on top of the other, and then we're just going to do that again. And then once we have the 3 together, then we're going to take the flower portion, or the blended flower, and we're just going to glue that right up and get that placed onto the stack of 3 that we have there. You always want to use liquid glue for this, so just in case you don't get it on even like right away, you have a little bit of time to get it even so that it's not like off center or anything. Okay, so now here comes the easy part. We are going to take this rose gold from the Amy Tangerine release, and we're going to spin, spin, spin onto this black cardstock. Super easy. This is like a subtle situation on here. It's not meant to overtake the card because the flower is the star. So we have that done. The next thing we're going to do is the sentiment. So we're going to take our little static embossing buddy there to make sure that none of the embossing powder sticks to the black cardstock. We're going to use some embossing ink, which is sticky, which allows the embossing powder to stick to the cardstock. Then I'm going to take my spoon here and just put a little bit over onto the card, shake that off. You got to shake it off. We love Mariah. Anyway, we're going to tap that off, and then we're going to perform magic by doing heat embossing, because that's the most magical part about card making is the heat embossing. So of course I chose a sentiment that doesn't have a matching die, which is fine. So I decided to go ahead and cut this out using my little trimmer here. But then once I started to look at it, and I was like, I think it might be a little too rectangular for my card. It's going to be taking up a lot of space on top of my flower. So I decided to take these Altenew scissors, and we're going to trim this up and make it look real nice and trim and skinnier, so that it doesn't take up so much real estate on the flower, because I really want the flower to like show off. So there we go. I think it looks a little bit better. It shows a little bit more of the flower. It doesn't take up so much room. All right, we are going to start assembling the card. We're going to put some glue on the back of the panel, and we're going to place that onto the card base, which is 110 Neenah Solar White. Once we have that on there, then we're going to glue down the flower. And then we're going to put the sentiment on, and then it's done. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you so much to Altenew for sending these products out to me so that I can make this beautiful card. Make sure that you leave some comments down in the comment section, because that puts you in the running to win some prizes. Ooh, you guys, did you see that? I dropped that, almost ruined the card. And then also make sure you head over to Instagram and Altenew website, check out all the latest products from this release. And then also, check your boy out over on Instagram. This card will be posted as well. We're going to cut that stem off, y'all, and then the card is done. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And you guys have a great day, a great evening, or whatever time you're watching. Bye.